see a world behind them. No more time. Sinking into the silence. Reaching out for something you may never find. Looking for a reason not to lose your mind. Feel like you're caught in a world you don't belong to. Praying that you'll make it home. I know you're scared that the place you love is gone. Don't fear what you do not know.
We are back. Here we go. We got more Div D action here. Before we talk about that, we got a far more important matter to attend to, and that is my fellow caster here, my boy, Paco.
What's
going
up,
on, man?
everybody?
What's going on?
Pretty good, man.
I know I've been kind of pushing him off, unfortunately, for people who are kind of new to this whole thing, but we're finally able to get this thing going, and hopefully this will be another last great series of the night here. Hoping everything goes good. But without further ado, we're going to try to get into stats really quick here. We see, again, Div D standings. We got 2 Jits, 1 Unk versus Rocket Rangers. Here, 52% win rate for them. And 2 Jits, 1 Unk, not looking so hot there. But anything really standing out to you here in the word stats?
Well, I mean, obviously, you see Rocket Rangers are looking at 2-2, so pretty even on the season. And, 2 Jits, 1 on kind of struggling right now with that 25% win percentage compared to Rocket Rangers, 63%. So those are like the kind of the obvious stats that we're looking at right now, but yeah.
Yes, indeed. We'll shoot over to a little bit of orange stats here for Rocket Rangers, so you guys can, or if you want to cover that for a second, you are more than welcome to.
Oh, absolutely. As you can see, Rocket Rangers the captain is Rhino. Most of you who play Sixers know Rhino. He's plays Sixers literally all the time. And we got Pumpkinhead and Talon Ball. I know a little bit about Pumpkinhead. I have never heard of Talon Ball before, so I am very curious to see of what he can bring to the table. As you can see, Rhino's bringing in a 1.16 shooting percentage, or goals per game. And then you have Pumpkinhead with a 40%, and you have Talon Ball with a 0.91 demoed a game, which is not really a stat you want to have a high number on, but he's doing pretty good so far.
Indeed, indeed. Looks like Kemek is trying to invite me to his party for whatever reason. We're gonna get him in here. I don't know why. There we go. Looks like he might be joining up here pretty quick here. But yeah, we're going to shoot over to some blue stats here for 2 Jits, 1 Unk. Obviously, these guys looking all very, very even with their stats here, led by Kemek, followed by Port of the Great, and followed by then Hip Dusty, which I will say usually like stats are always good. But in this situation, they're all under half a goal a game, which isn't looking too hot, which could explain part of their record. And same with their shooting percentage. It looks like their captain is kind of faulty on a lot of these, but their kind of third man is kind of picking up that slack here, which is not something you see often.
No, very true, very true. Nolan Kemek, he is usually comfortable playing that third man, so being in that captain position, he might have a hard time, adjusting to maybe having that role, but who knows? Hopefully, 2 Jits, 1 on can pull it together.
Yes, for sure, for sure. And I guess without any further ado, we'll try to get into this game here pretty quick. Before that, I'm going to ask you, what do you have for predictions?
Well, honestly, I think I'm going to believe in 2 Jits, 1 Unk. I think they're going to take it. I mean, we'll maybe a game 5, but I'm going to probably say 2 Jits, 1 Unk, go 3-2. Keep the game 5 rolling tonight.
For sure, for sure. No, I also think, I mean, as much as I want to say that 2 Jits, 1 Unk is going to get pretty knocked down in this, we've seen some crazy game 5s, especially against undefeated seeds. So I will also go a game 5. And I'm going to take the underdog on this. I'm going to go 2 Jits, 1 Unk. I'm going to go 2 Jits, 1 Unk on this.
Let's go. Underdog story. This is where it starts.
Underdog story for sure, dude. As we try to get this game loaded up here, and oh my god, I still have to pee so bad, dude. This is actually insane. But we're going to get the show on the road here. I'm going to thug it out. I only grow from experiences like this. I think we maybe had everyone in. Yes, everybody's joining up here. Looks like we're getting on the
Perfect.
road. And we're going to hope that everything isn't too scuffed, because I know that's been a thing in the past here. We're going to wait on these guys to all join up here. And nobody's joining up. And now everybody decides to join up.
Are they going to play it out?
I'm just going to tell them to leave the match.
Just going to leave. Yeah, yep.
Anyway, we're gonna keep our caster's cam on here. I don't know what's going on. So we're gonna reset here. Hopefully these guys can play a lot better than this. Because if this is how they're gonna play, then I don't want to cast it. Sorry to break it to you guys, but yeah. Anywho, we're gonna retry this here. We're gonna try this. Hopefully. Maybe. Okay, join.
Alex, we got everybody.
I gotta tell them to join. Join. Okay, look here.
There we go. All right,
like
we got everybody in
on
here.
The same page now. Indeed. Anywho, into game number 1 of this best of 5 series here. Let's get at it.
Looking pretty good so far on the kickoff for 2 Jits, 1 Unk. Hopefully they can capitalize. Kemek with a nice shot on goal, and here we go. Kemek coming out swinging here. Looking pretty good so far.
Yes, for sure. Early start for them, guys. I still got to figure out some cameras here. But yeah, great start for Kemek here right off the kickoff. Pretty much like starting a 1-0 game here. 8 seconds in. Can't complain about that if you're a 2 Jits, 1 Unk fan.
Oh, absolutely. So far, so good here. But the game is so early on. You can't really say anything, especially in game 1, Oof. A little miss there by 2 Jits and 1 Unk, but able to recover quite nicely from it. Looking pretty good as they're coming down the stretch. Kemek has some time, but nope. Tall Tail with a no. Porter with a great shot. 2-0 in the series with 4-3-2 left. 2 Jits, 1 Unk are looking mighty fine right now.
Yes, indeed. We saw, like I had mentioned earlier, the underdog stories have been crazy in these past few games so far, just today. So props to them for, really balling out, getting that early lead, especially in this game here. Really, proving their point. I'm not sure what their past story is. I'm not sure if they're coming off a loss, but regardless, it looks like they're coming for blood against this Rocket Rangers team, which you always want to do, especially if you're a lower seed, really prove your point.
Oh, absolutely. Like, I know me and my team are kind of down in the division right now, but looking to make a comeback. And 2 Jits, 1 Unk looking to make a statement in this game. But right now, kind of on the back heels, and Hip Dusty gets a whiff. But look, the other team, Mrs. Kemek with a nice save. Got that 100 boost going down the stretch. Nobody's in net. Can he get a nice 50 on runner? Yes, he does. This ball's still threatening, but nobody's challenging. Porter with a nice 50 out. Kemek's going to take a nice turn there. Has control. Rhino taking up the sidewall, and a nice 50 coming out from Kemek. Shot opportunity, maybe. Hip Dusty with a great shot on net, but Talon Ball has a nice save. But Kemek making a statement here.
Yes, indeed. We see Kemek. I think that's his second one of the game here. Is it? It's his second, or is that his third?
Yeah, it's the second.
It's a second? Cool. Yeah, no, Kemek really showing up as that team captain, really proving us that the stats don't mean everything. Because I know, obviously, we covered that earlier, and his were a little bit faulty, but obviously coming out strong in this game here.
Oh, yeah. 2 Jits, 1 Unk looking very, very good so far. Let's see. Looking for Rocket Rangers to kind of put more shots on, because the way their stats were looking, but right now, 2 Jits, 1 Unk is definitely controlling the boost and that midfield and just having a great amount of pressure here on Rocket Rangers.
Yes, for sure, for sure. But, yeah, some great pressure coming out from 2 Jits, 1 Unk. And just an open net opportunity, great capitalization here for Rocket Rangers. Pumpkinhead getting their first of the series here. And just great little flick around their last man there.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, just Porter pushing up. Yeah, the third man maybe didn't realize he was back, but I mean, good capitalization here from Rocket Rangers.
Indeed, indeed. 3-1 lead here. Still got a comfortable cushion here. 2 Jits, 1 Unk doing their thing, letting the mojo just kind of glide. Shout out to Austin Powers for that little terminology here. If you haven't seen Austin Powers, I recommend go watching it. Fat bastard, great guy. Anywho, we got Kemek demoed for his efforts here by who is that? Rhino. Looking to maybe get that goal back here. Kemek with a shot on. Not enough boost though to really do anything with it here. Pumpkinhead 50s against Kemek here. And yeah, we're gonna see some pretty back and forth after these first few goals.
No, absolutely. It seems like things have settled, but Kemek has a wide open net here. Can he capitalize? Rhino just trying to wait for that 100 boost, but Kemek with a nice capitalization. And honestly, if I was Kemek, I'm posting that for sure.
Yeah, no,
So,
without a doubt. Without a doubt here.
Yep.
We see 4-1 lead here coming up for 2 Jits, 1 Unk here. Rocket Rangers still have some little bit of hope. I know me and Daryl were talking about it quite a bit here. Any time in Rocket League is a bunch of times. So you can't quite put your chins down now. Keep those chins up. Try to get some offense going here. You see Pumpkinhead trying to maybe get a little flick around one. Flicks a little bit early, but Kemek is there to get that 50-50.
Great 50-50 coming out here. Kemek with 18 boosts going up the sidewall. Can't do nothing with it. Just leaves it for Hip Dusty. Great leave. Hip Dusty tries to go for a reset. All right, I see you, Hip Dusty. Rhino taking it up the sidewall. Has some control. Taking good control here. Rhino has learned a lot from his Sixers, but car fashion, no, not so much. It's a little bit of an exotic build, but good 50 here in the midfield. Porter has a great shot opportunity, but puts it wide. Talon Ball with a great touch. Hip Dusty goes missing, and Kemek, calm, cool, collected, but Hip Dusty and Kemek have a little bit of a collision. Looking kind of like NRG when they lost to, I believe it was Dignitas. I don't know, with an unfortunate team bump, but able to recover. Kemek with a shot opportunity, tries to put it on, but a good shot opportunity for Kemek. Just posts it. Porter trying to get it out, and just this back and forth between these two teams. Really can't get anything but Talon Ball with a great shot opportunity, but a great save by Porter. The great, no pun intended. Porter trying to get this cleared out, but Pumpkin puts it on, but Kemek there were again with a nice save. Kemek taking this around. Talon Ball tries to get a shot on, but nobody there. Rhino 37 taking control, gets it around one, tries to get around another, but no, Kemek's able to corral this ball. Talon Ball looking good, and Hip Dusty sends this away.
Indeed. Nice little back and forth action there. 30 seconds left, winding down. We got some, again, big time back and forth action here. I'm not sure why the players themselves are labeled as 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, whatever in this thing here. But shout out to Be the Greatest, new subscriber. Thank you very much, man, with the tier 1.
Yeah.
Definitely goes there, and you are rewarded for it with Hip Dusty getting yet another goal for this 2 Jits 1 Unk. Count that a prime little thing for Be the Greatest here.
Oh, absolutely. Just some good luck throwing towards 2 Jits and 1 Unk. And honestly, Izord, let me tell you, this 2 Jits 1 Unk team looks very good so far.
Honestly, yeah, no, I think their record definitely isn't quite speaking for how they're playing in this game so far here. I see 10 seconds winding down. We saw this 5-1 lead a lot earlier, and you know how that ended. They ended up coming back later in the series in a Game 5, so you can't push it past these Rocket Rangers here to quite give up yet. You just gotta keep in mind that, hey, you scored on these guys once already. You can do it over and over again. You just gotta find whatever clicks. But shout out to Kemek, just carrying this team here. 3 goals, 3 saves, and 4 shots. What a impressive thing by him.
Just an absolute masterclass coming out here from Kemek, but gotta give props here to Porter and Hip Dusty as well, being able to dime up Kemek for those 3 goals, looking pretty good. And honestly, I mean, I think Rocket Rangers just has to be able to clear the ball better, in my opinion, if they want to try to put more pressure on this 2 Jits and 1 Unk team, because it just seemed like they just had a bunch of unrelenting pressure.
Yeah, no, I mean, and I've said it a million times, I'll say it again. I feel like I say that exact line over and over again, but I mean, there are so many things in Rocket League that are just so consistent throughout every single, like, league, season, whatever, but I mean, you can have the best defense in the world, and if you have too much pressure for too long, that defense is going to crumble no matter what. So, I mean, really, it all just depends on how you handle yourself, if you can keep that composure. But, yeah, no, 2 Jits 1 Unk, just keeping that pressure on, and obviously, this Rocket Rangers defense slowly crumbled.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're looking like, it looks like the same story here with this 2 Jits 1 Unk offense, but Rhino taking this to their half, trying to put more pressure on. Good control from Rhino too, as Pumpkinhead tries to hit the ball, but unfortunately goes missing. Talon Ball centers this. Rhino tries to get a pre-jump, but it just goes too high. Dancing in the corner here. Kemek looking to get a nice clear out. Porter goes up, Kemek both up. Kemek gets a nice shot on, nobody in net, and Kemek.
Ooh. What? I mean, Kemek, man. And we might, I think, I don't know if it was you that I was casting with, but I know we were talking about how we were, no, I think that was last series, that I was talking about how how we got a drug test homing pigeon, but I think we got to drug test you now, dude. I don't know what's going on, but your stats aren't showing this performance level coming from you, dude. Like, what is going on?
No kidding. Just honestly, Kemek being able to put this pressure on is really, really good for this 2 Jits 1 Unk team. And maybe Kemek was just trying to play a third man, playing around his teammates, but maybe he's like, hang on, let me take the reins, guys. Let me cook. And boy, oh boy, is Kemek cooking up a feast tonight.
Indeed, indeed. Call it a whole buffet, or like, I don't know, maybe just some Pizza Hut style, just full on buffet, Chinese buffet. But Rhino says not enough with that. Getting a nice little flick around 1, maybe staying home there for 2, and third step, just putting it in.
Yeah, just great stuff, you know. 2 Jits 1 Unk got kind of awkward on defense, and Rhino able to capitalize on that awkwardness and tie this game up 1-1 with 3:41 left.
Indeed, indeed. Here we have, obviously, like you had said, tied up here, but Kemek with a shot attempt here. Woo! But Rhino able to get back there pretty much full boosting. Does he go from half to half with this here? Porter the Great able to get up to defend that. But yeah, I mean, Rhino almost went from one end to the other, not only getting the save, but going all the way back across and scoring on 2 Jits 1 Unk.
Yeah, Rhino definitely looking good here in this game 2. Being able to put the pressure on, get some shots on, but Hip Dusty with a nice clear downfield. Kemek's waiting for it. Just chooses to leave the ball for Porter. That's a good leave by Kemek there. Porter with time. Tries to get over 1, but flicks it too early, and Talon Ball will be able to put that back in. Rhino waiting mid, waiting for an opportunity, but that one's sent long. Rhino try to center this, but nobody's there, and Kemek's going to get a free clear.
Yes, indeed. Pumpkinhead grabbing this mid boost.
Oh,
for some reason I thought he was... Oh my god! He didn't quite loop back around. Maybe a little miscommunication on the defenses there. And just Porter the Great come full boosting up, able to capitalize on this little miscommunication, giving him the 2-1 lead.
Yeah, it just looks like that Pumpkinhead maybe wanted Rhino to go, and Rhino just didn't get the memo. And just a wide open net here for this 2 Jits 1 Unk team.
Yeah, for sure. You see Hip Dusty trying to get something going here in the mid side. Not quite able to. Kemek takes over, tries to get a pinch around 1. Doesn't quite get it here. I'm not going to lie, Kemek, I like that boost, like the cartoony whatever. Probably gets in the way too much.
Oh, yeah.
But I like it. I'm a huge fan of it. Anyway, nice little 50 at half court here. Porter the Great stays on. Is anybody back here? Almost an open net attempt here. Doesn't quite get it on quite in time. You see 2 people not double committing, but just trying to get a 50 on the wall here. What a great touch by Talon Ball. Unable to do anything here, though. Kemek is back, a little awkward, but able to take his time and read that one properly.
Good defense from 2 Jits 1 Unk, and able to set up a counterattack here as Rhino gets kind of an out of favorable. Good save here coming out of Rhino. Kemek will choose to turn on this ball and try to put it center for his team, but Porter putting it up, trying to bounce this one mid for his teammates, but Hip Dusty and Porter just pushed too far up, can't really make anything of it. Hip Dusty gets a shot, opportunity, and Kemek! What a board read, young man!
Oh my goodness. Again, Kemek, get this man a drug test. Getting that nice little double read here. Great aerial attempt right in front of Talon Ball, it looked like, right on his nose here. Saying, hey, watch this ball, now watch it go in. Gee whiz, dude. But yeah, 3-1 lead for 2 Jits 1 Unk. And I would say, I thought this whole series was going to be quite close. You see Kemek.
Oh my god.
What is going on? What is going on with this guy?
I swear, man, we gotta, if we get to talk to this 2 Jits 1 Unk team in the post interview, we gotta ask Kemek what he ate this morning, you know, what's been his routine throughout the day. Like, honestly, he's like on something right now, man.
Yes, dude. Honestly, count this as a Kemek career game, dude. Kemek career game. He's like, oh, well, that's okay. That's whatever. You still got a two goal pad, but yeah, I mean, quick little response here coming out from Pumpkinhead and his team.
Yeah, just a nice beat out, and Pumpkinhead with a good speed putting that on, but you know, you can't get too complacent right now if you're 2 Jits 1 Unk. You know, you got a 2 goal pad with 123 left. Not a lot of time, but you know, I've seen some crazy things here in especially Dcrl Rocket League. So we'll see if 2 Jits and one Unk can hang on here.
Yes, indeed. But as I was
God,
saying,
Kamek,
oh my God. Oh my God! Kamek! What are you doing? You can't be doing this, kid! What is going on?
This is crazy. Kamek absolutely just balling out here right now at freaking 11:32 at night. This is like prime time Kamek. Kamek probably has to play like every series now, like at 11:30, bro. He's gonna want to do this every time.
Honestly, dude is like the Midnight Warrior pretty much. Oh my goodness, he is. I know.
Practically.
I was talking about Legacy game. He's reminding me of what's it, like Sam Darnold pre-playoffs, dude.
Yeah,
He's going
man.
crazy. But let's just hope that I can say he's more of like a Jalen Hurts type of thing. Not gonna throw in playoffs because that would always suck. But regardless, he is playing out of his mind this series.
Looking good so far, but Rhino trying to get this one cleared out here. Just Rhino kind of like a one-man band right now. Haven't seen too much out of Pumpkin and Talon Ball, but Kamek still being a menace here for this Rocket Rangers with a great pass. Dusty puts it post down. Still threatening though. Rhino with a semi-good clear. Kamek just slowing this down, giving his teammates time to rotate back. Rhino with a great demo, going for another bomb. Has time, but nobody's there. Like, honestly, like, Rhino's teammates have to be there to support him, but unfortunately for this Rocket Ranger, it's looking not too good, but 2 Jits, 1 Unk. Oh, it's still up. Maybe 0-second goal? No, never mind.
No.
But the 2 Jits, 1 Unk looking fabulous right now.
Yeah, no. If you were to tell me before this series that 2 Jits 1 Unk is 1-3 and Kamek was their worst player, I would have said you're on drugs right now, okay? Because Kamek not only has had the MVP of both of these games, but it's been by no close margin. 4 goals, 1 assist, 6 shots. Dude is going crazy. And I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but like, you can't not glaze a performance like this.
No, dude, I mean, I completely agree with you. I know we're sounding like, I mean, heck, we're both big Kamek fans, but like, honestly, like, how can you not glaze this man? He had over 600 points last game and puts up an 811 points. Like, man's on like a whole new level right now. He's had an awakening of some sort.
Yes. Call him, who is it? Sungjin Woo, bro. Second awakening after the double dungeon.
Oh, yeah, man.
Shout out
That's
my boy.
absolutely what happened to him, bro.
Yes, dude,
100%.
honestly. Bro's got a whole shadow army behind him with, PTG and Hip Dusty. But anywho, Kamek close to the ball here. Little tactical fake on Rhino. Rhino with no boost. Can he get something going here? Not quite. Let's see if they can kind of capitalize on maybe this little miscommunication. Low boost, 2 Jits 1 Unk team. Nice little dunk by Talon Ball here. Porter the Great is back though, able to get the clear away. He's still on here. Kamek with the booming clear with the potential shot on. Kamek does kind of take his time, but he is bumped by Rocket Rangers before Rhino can get a nice little boomer ball from half court, putting it up 1-0 in this game 3.
Rhino looking good here with a great turn. Porter just unfortunately misses, and Hip Dusty got caught out, but great shot here from Rhino. He's looking pretty good this series.
Yes, for sure, for sure. We see, I think this was maybe the first lead of the series, as you see a quick response yet again from Pumpkinhead, giving them the 2-0 lead. Not what you want to see if you're a 2 Jits 1 Unk fan.
Oh, absolutely. You do not want to let Rocket Rangers get into a rhythm, because I cannot tell you how many times this season that we've seen reverse sweeps. Like, honestly, you go 2-0 in the series, and it is so hard sometimes to win that final game. So, like you said, 2 Jits 1 Unk, if you're a fan of them, looking a little shaky, but looking good if you're a Rocket Rangers fan right now.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I will say, although they do have a 2-goal lead, I think every game so far has been beat with Rocket Rangers scoring 2 or littler, 2 or less, and 2 Jits 1 Unk scoring at least 4. So,
exactly.
I'm not going to say anything yet, but there's definitely still quite a bit of hope for 2 Jits 1 Unk.
Yeah, a lot of time here. Oh, close opportunity coming out. Oh, but Hip Dusty and Porter are able to rally around here. Maybe counterattack going, couple whiffs coming out. Hip Dusty with a nice touch towards the net. Porter with a nice center. Kamek choosing to leave. Looking pretty awkward here right now for Rocket Rangers. A lot of them sitting on no boost. Good 50 coming out. Porter trying to get this one centered. Kemek maybe with a shot, but no, Pumpkin with a nice clear. Hip Dusty pushing up, trying to get a 50, but Talon Ball will finally clear this out for the Rocket Rangers.
Indeed. Kemek with a tactical whiff here. Porter the Great taking over, trying to get a 50 with Talon Ball. Doesn't quite get it. Hip Dusty, though, able to clear it back over. Pumpkinhead grabs the full boost. Isn't quite able to get the touch that he wants, though. Porter the Great is staying home. Rhino 37 getting something off the wall here. Kemek does take over. He's a dangerous man this series so far. He's going to go off the wall. Maybe he gets one touch. Maybe he gets another. Tries to get one around one. Doesn't quite have enough beans to get it around the last guy here. Rhino 37 in the corner. Kind of take control here. Porter the Great trying to get something center here. Doesn't get the touch that he wants. Double commit here. Is Porter the Great going to be there? Not quite.
Good looks here for 2 Just 1 Onk. Unfortunately, a double commit comes out, gives a free clear, but no, never mind. Kemek proves me wrong. Puts it right back on the Rocket Rangers side, and 2 Just 1 Onk keeping the pressure on this Rocket Rangers team as this ball goes middle. Nobody there right now. Hip, Dusty, and Porter both pushing up. Porter tries to get a 50, but Pumpkin lofts it high. Rhino's going to get a nice touch out. Kemek going to try to corral this one towards the Rocket Rangers half, but is unsuccessful. Porter trying to get this one cleared, puts it to the side while Pumpkinhead with a nice, tries to get a 50. Is it off? Yes, it is. And 2 Just 1 Onk trying to set up another counterattack.
Indeed, Kemek on the ball, tries to go for a catch, little mistouch here. Rhino was up early. Is anyone back? Hip Dusty is back, able to get a booming clear over. Is anybody here to capitalize on this 2 Just 1 Onk team? Little looper ball.
Boy.
Is anyone there? Not quite. Who was that? I think that was Talon Ball, able to kind of fly across the goal line here, able to get the save here. Pumpkinhead tactical backflip for a save here. Puts it up in the corner, maybe making it awkward for 2 Just 1 Onk. Kemek shot on, and just a missile from Kemek, putting it top left bins, cutting the lead in half.
An absolute slot coming out from Kemek. Look at the placement here, putting it where both. Oh my gosh, Rhino was so close. If he was in like the Dominus or a breakout, he definitely would have saved that. But great placement here by Kemek.
Indeed. Can't complain. We still got 1:25 left, so we still got plenty of time for this 2 Jits 1 Onk team to potentially do a little sweep action. But we also got a lot of time for this Rocket Rangers team to maybe get something going their way, as we see it almost shot on here. Just an unfortunate bounce out off the crossbar.
Oh boy, here comes Kemek with a counterattack. It's a demo, it's high. Porter's trying to reach up for it, gets a touch back. Unfortunately, it slows the momentum, but Hip Dusty with a semi-good 50 is going to make it a little awkward here for Kemek. Kemek turning around, but Porter with a great cover. Able to pick up that 100 boost. That's going to look good. Hip Dusty with a good save. That was so close. Hip Dusty turning it around, looking for a counter. Gets a demo. Rhino with a catch. Porter has to challenge here. Porter with a great challenge. Is it on? Oh, what a save by Talon Ball. Kemek off the sidewall. Talon Ball is pre-jumping. It's a nice touch. Porter with a low 50, still very threatening. Goes missing. Kemek with a shot. And in! Oh my gosh! Kemek with a clutch goal.
I will say, props to Kemek for able to cut there. Although fighting through the bump, he did fight through the bump, but maybe he got a little bit lucky there with the little hitbox bump there going up the crossbar. But he did tie up this game, giving 2 Jits 1 Onk a little bit of surprise support here. You see a kickoff in favor of 2 Jits 1 Onk. Somebody is back there. Who was that? I don't even see who that was. Maybe that's Talon Ball. You see Porter the Great going off the wall with boost. Doesn't quite get the flip that he wants, though. Who's back here? Hip Dusty gets a nice little clear. Pumpkinhead is back with low boost. Clock winding down. 10 seconds left. Kemek on the ball, trying to get a shot on. Oh my God! Open an attempt. Kemek with 4 seconds left, giving them the lead.
Bro, do not let Kemek be alone with anybody back. If there's a one-on-one with Kemek back, dude, he's gonna score on you every time. Oh my God.
No, I don't know what to say. Kemek, I mean, I'm sorry for bashing your stats, man. I really am. Cause like, oh my God, what a series by 2 Jits 1 Onk, and more specifically by the man, the myth, the legend, Kemek.
Dude, I swear to gosh, bro. Maybe he was in stream, dude. Maybe he's like, all right, gotta lock in for this game, dude. And no surprise, Kemek dropping another 500 bomb. Just absolutely dominating. But shout out to Porter the Great and the Hip Dusty, and shout out to Rhino and his team. Rhino really tried to do his best, but unfortunately his team could not support him in this series. But man, what a series for 2 Jits and 1 Onk.
Yes, Indian. We're getting a little bit of backside report here from Yellow Dog that all 5 of 2 Jits 1 Unk series have been swept. So they've either gotten swept or they have swept. So I mean, there's really no in between. So as we get these guys in here for a winner's interview, I'm not even sure what I'm gonna say to the other teammates here, because there was one big time standout guy here, and of course Porter's camera is upside down here as we drag all these guys in here for a little post game winner's interview. We're gonna get these last guys in here. Let's see if Kemet can. Let's see. Let's see. You guys all there?
Yep.
We are.
Ooh,
Nice.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So I guess congratulations on this win, guys. What a way to win this, especially coming in as the lower seed here. Porter the Great, I don't know if you're watching stream, but you're currently upside down, so that's awesome. But regardless,
We love it.
honestly. But regardless, I'm gonna kind of state the obvious here. Going to this first man here, the captain of this team, Chemic. What's going on, dude? What's what's going on?
What do you mean?
So your stats before the game were saying that you were the worst person on this team. Okay? Stats wise. And then we come into the game and you were scoring literally everything. What are you on? What happened between when you casted and now? Like my only question is what and why?
So, and I have only one answer for you. His name is Penn, and by God, has he been putting in the time with me. I love that man to death. I would take a bullet for him, and I thank him for all the work he's put in for me. Holy God.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, whatever he's saying, it's working, because my God, did you have a pop-off series there. And there's really nothing else to say. You went crazy, dude.
Oh, absolutely.
But I guess kind of following that here, we have the second man here, Porter the Great. I know you're infamous for being roommates with Yellow Dog here. I know he was in the chat here hyping you guys up. And what was kind of the mentality going into this, or like what was kind of like a change that you had to make? Because again, obviously Chemic had a crazy series, which stats-wise wasn't necessarily what he had been doing the prior season. So was it kind of like an adaptive, like a change in style of your play, or was it just kind of whatever, just go with the flow?
So kind of what we had to change is we had a little review with Penn, and we were not controlling the ball enough. So taking that control of the ball, taking it down the field more, and getting passes up really helped our game. And then just getting better communication so we didn't have too many double commits really helped.
Yeah, no, for sure. Lacking in double commits is always a great thing here. Paco, you got any questions for these guys?
Yeah, I'm going to shoot this question over to Hip Dusty. This is kind of like a re-animated question here from Izord, but going 3-0 tonight has to feel like awesome. But what do you define your role as on this team, Hip Dusty? Are you kind of like you're more like, are you like feeling like second man, third man? You kind of boost demos. What are you feeling?
I mean, sometimes I just hit some 50s and they go in. That's kind of pretty much all I do. I'll
Fair
say.
enough.
Nice. Yeah.
Nah.
On all seriousness, I mean, we're a great team with each other. We make it work. We all have our
Nice.
goals and that. So.
Awesome.
For sure. And again, great series, guys. Obviously, a nice little sweep for you. And I was told that you guys have either been swept or swept. So, you guys might have a little bit of a testy something later on in the series when you have to go to a game 4. Ooh, that's never happened before. But let's see if you guys have the endurance for one extra game. But one last thing for me, not Rocket League related. Okay, one last little question here. So hypothetically speaking, right, when you're doing a dupe, okay, and when you're doing the dupe, all of a sudden you whoop, okay, and when you whoop, and that in turn usually leads to a Scooby-Doo, okay. After that happens, what is your next plan of action? Are you a big like Coopy-Doo, or are you a big just F it we ball kind of group?
What?
Honestly, it's ballin', but at what cost?
Fair enough. Is that
Fair question.
Is that
That's fair.
is that kind of the same thing for the second and third man here?
It's just a group answer. That's a group answer.
Okay, but what I'm hearing is you're less of a yoopy doop and the koopy doop kind of guy, and you're more of like a
Nope.
just F it we ball kind of team.
Sure.
I mean, was
That's-
that series not proof enough?
Exactly.
I'm sorry, man.
That's
I'm
what I
sorry,
was gonna
man.
say.
You heard it here first. 2 Jits, 1 Unk loves to ball out, cook teams, and yeah, that's all I have to say.
Fake names.
Do want to say one thing.
Mhm.
The Unk is our second man, Porter, 23. My God, is he old?
No, no.
Dang,
23 yet.
bro.
That's tough. Team name lore has just dropped, dude. That's crazy. But anyway, phenomenal series by you guys. Way to come in again as the underdogs and take this one. A big time underdog stream today or tonight,
yeah.
I should say. But again, thank you for waiting. I know we had a little bit pushback on these series, but yeah, I think it was well deserved to see this performance being displayed tonight. So you guys have a good night, and I hope to see you on winners interview soon.
Thank you so much, Izord, for
Thank you,
picking up
Izord.
the stream tonight.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, W Izor in the chat, bro.
Ah,
Honestly.
Real. Hype this man up. He's putting in so much work. His Penn's internet killed itself. So
Yeah, no problems, guys. Anyway, you guys have a good night.
Yeah, have a good night.
thank you.
Congrats, boys.
Okay, that wraps up a very, very quick, rushed, but long yet awesome series. Again, nice little underdog tale series for us tonight. We had a few different casters. There was some miscommunication, God knows where, but I think it went pretty well. I think it went pretty well. There's a few little scuffed moments, but that's typical DCRL stuff. So I guess anything else before I kind of make up wrapping statements here?
Oh well, as always, follow all of our socials. Pretty sure you're gonna say that anyway, but I'll take the reins on that. And honestly, just good stream all around. Like, shout out once again, Mr. Izord for picking up the stream. And this is the only second or third time you've streamed in total?
I think it's like the third or fourth. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, you're killing it right now. But thanks for everybody for watching, and stay tuned. We still got quite a few weeks left for DCRL content.
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. I mean, I guess you kind of said it briefly, but follow the it's over there. Over there in that bottom right-hand corner. Follow the Discord. Join the DCRL Discord, whether you're in the Dakota areas or looking to play or not. It's a great place to meet people, hang out with people,
Yeah.
play little just stupid competitive games. Awesome place to be. Epic Creator Code DCRL. Always use that. It definitely helps us on the back end of things. I'm going to say it a million times. I'll keep saying it. It helps us provide for you guys that are watching that maybe aren't as involved, which if you're not as involved, it is no worries. Okay. Obviously, we always appreciate the help, but we will do whatever we can to benefit for you guys watching. And then follow all the socials down here, the Twitch, obviously what you're watching on right now, Instagram, everything else here. It's awesome. It's fun. And I think that just about wraps it up for this little late night stream here. So everyone who's watching, have a great night and don't die.
Yeah, don't die.
Don't die.